Welcome back to another video. My offense and defense is totally done for the day, so I will be ending the season at 5682 trophies. That should get me in the top 1K because yesterday the top 1K reset was around 5660. So an extra 22 trophies on top of that should get me in the top 1K. So today I'll just be showing you my end of the day, the last day of my legend hits. I might be sounding a little different because I'm a little bit sick, but let's go straight into the video. No cold is going to stop me from balling out. First base here is a very common double rage base. This double rage base is much less scary than the others, so I'm pretty good about hitting this base. What I usually do is just fireballing the rage tower and then recalling Warden to my town hall section and letting the heroes go behind the spitters to take out the revenge tower and then ultimately the other rage tower. So let's place my Warden down from the left side. We're going to be fireballing the rage section on this side because I just like entering from the left, like you guys know. 2 furnaces down instantly. I am going to be playing the troop launcher because I tested it out and it kind of works pretty well with these double rage bases because there's a lot of troops that are launched out that distract buildings from my king and queen sui, so it's pretty good. We're going to place my last furnace down here, and if I just send one rocket loon in on the Rico cannon and Expo when it shoots at each other, I should completely avoid using a spell. So I'm just trying to save as many spells as possible. I'm going to have to ice block here, so it's just going to be 2, 3 invis. Oh my goodness. Okay, the invis spell did not cover that multi-actor tower like I was planning, so the rage tower was a little bit off, which might cause me a little bit trouble because that tiny section with the super wizard tower and multi-inferno tower might give me a little bit trouble on this sui. But we should start from this side and go straight in. I usually rage early because there's a lot of stuff to get through up top and then pop my queen. And I thought I had the troop launcher selected, but apparently it was the drill. So that's not a good start. We should be okay here. I actually used the drill in a friendly challenge earlier today because I also thought it was the troop launcher. They look a little similar. I have to pop my king ability early because I need to get into this section, and then I'm going to send my minion prince early because I don't want to time fail. Oh, I forgot to mention I am using the minion prince. I've been testing it out, and I'll talk more about that later, but this super wizard tower and multi-archer tower, like I said, is giving me a little bit of trouble. We have a totem left, and then we have an invis left. I'm going to pop my minion prince ability because it's on the hero. And the queen is going to die here. So is the minion prince. Oh my goodness, every single skeleton trap just came out. We can start a little bit of cleanup, but dang, like I missed that rage tower, and now that whole section's still up because I just missed that fireball. But my warden should clean up the rest of the space. Multi-archer tower and a super wizard tower together cannot take out my warden. Although it does look a little bit close, but no, I should be fine. It wasn't a pretty attack, but we still get it done here because the warden block is just so good on this base when the heroes take out and the minion prince take out one of the rage towers. If I did not miss my fireball there, I would have easily had a better sui entrance and ended up not being this close to the base. And then I also missed up my siege because I thought it was the troop launcher, but it's still a triple, and that's all that really matters. Like usual, we're finding another double rage base. I have seen this one in the friendly challenges before, and I don't like flingering here. If I have a log launcher, it goes straight through the revenge tower section and to the town hall, so it's very good there. And I'll fireball the sweeper so it takes out the bomb tower or bomb hive, and then that section over there in this center, which helps my funnel for the hero sui to go straight into the town hall area. So we're going to start my warden from the bottom here. Just let him work with 2 furnaces for now. There are a lot of buildings to get to the sweeper, so I'm going to take out some of the surrounding buildings. I don't know why the bomb tower didn't go down there. I guess it got shot before one of the loons dropped. Let's send the last furnace in. I probably need to take out this expo so I can make sure to funnel to the right side. I probably didn't need that freeze. I thought the RC was going to be coming up, and I actually did not mean to send in 4 rocket loons. I just wanted 3, because 3 should take out the Expo and it doesn't pull Warden. But it works out because now that the Warden's over there, it's going to take out the multi-archer tower, the Expo, and then I think we're good to fireball here. Yeah, if I'm looking at it right, we can definitely fireball now. So let's just wait for him to take out this spitter. Okay, yeah, let's just start it now. We're aiming for the sweeper. Okay, we missed our invis on one of them, so we had to use an extra one. We probably could have saved it there, but it's okay. And I think we missed I think the multi-archer tower got hit too, so we missed our earthquake a little, but multi-archer tower in the center is not that big of a deal. But yeah, we recalled a Warden, put him right side, and he should be walking that whole entire section. I'm gonna send my minion prince later into that rage area. We can just start it now, actually. And like I said, that log launcher is getting a ton of value. It takes out the revenge tower by itself, so my heroes don't need to deal with it. And then the Super Yetis should go up and take out that whole section too. Minion Prince should get down the monolith. Yeah, okay, it's looking very good. And I popped my queen early there because I just don't want to time fail. I feel like on this base, time failing could be an issue. So now we can start the rest of our cleanup. Warden gets dragged here by the Super Yetis, which obviously isn't great. But there's nothing really else that can stop this attack. I still have a totem left. And then my giant, I just raged that to get the rest of the value. The only thing that's the issue here is time. But time really is not that big of an issue. 20 seconds left, and the giant and queen will clean up the rest of the space. If Warden didn't get dragged there, it would have been much cleaner. But like I've been saying, a triple is a triple. So we'll take it, and we'll move on to the next one. So I'm looking at this next base here. It's a very common Legend League base, but this base is honestly really difficult. I've failed it multiple times. I've been practicing it in Legends, and the entrance for Warden to the Town Hall is very good, but it's also very dangerous, and my Wardens died multiple times trying to get through that section. So the less risky entrance is starting it from the bottom and having my Warden go take out that, or my Sui taking out the Town Hall section, but honestly, I haven't found a great plan for this base. So what I always do though is take out this Expo right here, and it gets a ton of value for my Flinger at this top section. And then I'm gonna fireball the sweeper again. I mean, all these bases are very similar. So I fireballed the sweeper on the last base. I'm fireballing the sweeper again, and it's pretty similar base, but this one is much better than the last one. I don't really know what the issue is on this base. I really think it's the mono and Town Hall section combined with the spitters facing towards that area that makes it very hard for my Warden to walk through, and it's very dangerous at the same time. But we have a good walk so far. Once this multi-archer tower goes down, we can ice block, and it should be 3 invis. Let's do it now. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so a nice fireball here. Okay, we're gonna let him keep firing away. That's not where I really want my, Okay, well my queen is gonna be going inside. But usually there's a Tesla there that drags my king that way, but there wasn't this time. Yeah, I don't really like this entrance. I really should send my Warden towards the Town Hall section after recall. But it's still looking pretty good here. We're gonna send my Minion Prince in early again. I don't like how the mono is not... Okay, and the mono did not get retargeted by the totem either. I don't really understand the mechanics of the totem, and sometimes it does, and sometimes it doesn't retarget defenses. But I rage my Minion Prince here because he can take out the Revenge Tower, and if the Revenge Tower goes down, I think we get this done. Let's take out the multi-archer tower and the... Yeah, my queen just got trapped on every single wall and did not get any value at all. So yeah, that's definitely not the entrance we want to go with. But when the Flinger gets popped, the flinger should go to the left side and clean up that remaining section over there. Yep, and then we have an ice golem left, so let's send it right there. Yeah, the warden should get this done for the rest of the base, but it really depends on time here. Yeah, the basement of the last few days have been pretty difficult. This base in particular has given me some trouble, but we're gonna triple it here. The warden cleans up the rest of this bottom section, and the Yeti cleans up. We see that Rage Tower, or the Rage Valk and Super Yeti gets a ton of value every time. So we got it done there, and that's all that matters. Another base I've seen before. This base is much easier than the last one. Fireballing the scatter shot gets me CC, bomb hive, and a lot of the big defenses. And the flinger up top, if I take out this mortar and the expo, it gets a ton of value too. And we'll enter my Sui from the town hall section down below. So I'll start my wardens from up here. Tesla gets popped, but that's no big deal because my warden can take care of it. We sent one furnace behind, and then let's clean up this. And then we'll invis the super wizard tower and send in my ROCKETLOONS. And then just sending in 4 because it's invis, I don't need to risk sending an extra one in. And then the 2 ROCKETLOONS just distract, my lord. There's a lot of, no, my warden and furnace do a lot of work here. So we should be good. And then I'm just gonna pop the totem so I can focus on my flinger. And it took out the archers too. I think in the new update, the totem won't kill like skeletons and archers anymore, so there's not going to be a use case like that again for the totems. It probably harms E-Drags a lot, actually, so more people might be going to ROCKETLOONS. But once this expo goes down, we're going to ice block. It's just 3 invis, and it gets all the value I want, so that's perfect. And now the entrance for my Sui is set up, and it's honestly great, so we're just going to do that. Warden should walk to the right here. Nice. And that ice golem should freeze up the monolith. Yeah, just look at that range, dude. It's ridiculous. Let the warden take out the... Okay, nice. He goes to the right. I don't even need to do anything. And the pop to queen takes out the monolith. That's a great range. And then we'll just poison the 2 heroes. Send some cleanup behind my flinger. And let warden keep walking. I like to send in my minion prince early, because if you don't send in your minion prince early, you're not going to get enough value out of it, and the minion prince will die. Or not die, but it'll be alive at the end of the attack, and that means your minion prince is just not getting all the value that it could be. So I always send it early, and then we're gonna rage it up again, and it'll take out the revenge tower. Hopefully, nice, perfect. So if I had RC here, I wouldn't be sending the minion prince in this early because the RC does damage quickly and dies quickly, which is why I don't need to send the RC in early when I use it. We still have king ability. Let's take out this corner Tesla. Yeah, king ability gets popped automatically. Does the archer queen take out this? Nice, okay, yeah. The rest of the base gets cleaned up pretty nicely. I'll just manually pop my flinger to speed it by quicker, but I think if I wanted to change one thing, I should have popped my minion prince ability sooner, so it wouldn't have taken all that damage before going basically invincible. But it still worked out, and it was a pretty good attack, so we'll take it. On to the next. Another very similar base to all the other meta bases right now. On this one, I like fireballing the builder hut because it takes out the CC as well, and it ends up paving a way for a good Sui towards mono side when I send my heroes in there. There's not a lot of flinger value on this base, so I'm going to use the troop launcher this time, so it actually does, and I'm going to select the right one, not the drill this time. The troop launcher, like I said before, it just gives a lot more value to my Sui because the giants or whatever comes out of it just distracts buildings, especially monolith, because if you enter your king and queen from the monolith side, the monolith would just destroy your Sui, so without distractions, of course. To set up this fireball, I need to take out these corner buildings like the Tesla, the wizard tower, the mortar. I also want to take out that archer tower too. And let's see, I want to take out that air defense too when I get the chance. Let's say when this goes down. And then if I do my calculations right, actually let's let the scatter shot go down too. So that should just be 2 invis, honestly, which is great. as soon as the scatter shot goes down. There we go. Rage gets popped too, so we don't need to worry about that. It's just 2 invis, and that's perfect. Great fireball. Okay, did I miss my Quake, or did it get healed up? I think I just missed my Quake, which is brutal. No, I wanted to maybe send in my log launcher to take out the clan castle, but I think he'll just get popped too early. CC's gonna get pulled anyways. We're just gonna deal with it. Now we need to early rage and queen ability, which I don't usually do on this base, but I'm forced to now. And I'm trying to funnel my warden into the town hall section, which is why I recalled it on that side. And we'll send in my troop launcher now. You kind of want to delay troop launcher placement because of the fact that it kind of ends, the siege machine duration time kind of ends pretty early. So with that, we need to send in the troop launcher a little bit later. And then I send my minion prince in early because I want it to get to the rage section as soon as the queen does too. This time, I'm saving my 2 invis for the revenge tower section. Okay, we need to pop, no, just minion prince is gonna get popped automatically because of that air defense. But now we can just send cleanup around the base, and it should get like, I keep doing that, messing up. I need to pop my minion prince invincibility building when the minion prince is in green health, because then it has so much HP even after the invincibility wears off. It gets a lot more value. But now the 2 invis come in very clutch here because it just takes out the revenge tower with no problem at all. I don't even need to use this last invis, so that's a pretty good attack. Probably my best one of the day, so let's get on to the next. Wow, I haven't hit this base in a very long time, maybe like 2 seasons ago. I don't think it's any different, really. What I always have done on this base is fireballing the bomb hive in that center section, and I'll enter the warden from the bottom here. And I'll drag out the CC early, so my Sui doesn't have to deal with that. I'm placing my furnaces like way far away from each other, like very wide, so it takes out all the surrounding buildings. I do need to clear out the wizard tower and mortar sections to save invis, but my furnaces should clean out some of it. I don't think it'll clean out the mortar, so I'll have to take out the mortar on the left side. I don't know, we'll just see what the furnaces end up doing, because we do need to clean out those 2 buildings. Warden should, as soon as the warden takes out the monolith is when we will do it, and it'll be triple invis. Yeah, I'm just gonna take out the mortar. I don't want to deal with having to wait too long with that, and the furnace should take out the rest, so I'm not even gonna worry about that. Let's drag out the CC now while we have time. Okay, well, it's not a CC that we'd like to drag out. Has a, what is that, the Ice Hound? It's just stalling for time, really. But we're good now. Take out the headhunters, and then we can ice block here. It's just 3 invis, and then 1 earthquake is all we need. I'm gonna let my warden chill here. Let's just send in some ROCKETLOONS to support warden on that expo, and then we'll poison all of that. We're chilling right now. Honestly, I maybe should have saved poison, so when the Ice Hound gets popped, all the little babies would just die to the poison. I think that's what I should have done, but it's okay. And we're gonna let my warden keep walking to the right here. My king and queen honestly split up a little bit here, which is not good. Yeah, we're gonna have to pop queen ability early now, and then now we can send, because like I've said, we need a delayed troop launcher. There wasn't a lot of finger value on this base, so my king is taking a terrible path here. I really should have placed it in a better spot. So now I just need to pop my ability early, which is terrible, because now the revenge tower is basically impossible to get to. Yeah, this was not a great start. I don't really know how to take out that revenge tower. I really don't think I can. And once again, I let my minion prince die way too early. I should have popped ability sooner. And that's the, like, I'm still getting used to the minion prince. I've never used really the minion prince in Fireball ROCKETLOON attacks. I've always used the RC. Yeah, I can't really take out this. I mean, if I had enough time with invis and recall, I could take out the revenge tower. It was not a great attack. Usually when I fail, I'll explain what I did wrong, but I'll have to watch the replay. Just going for percent now. long shots distracted by all those cleanup troops, so. Okay, yeah, not my best. So when I fail a base, I like to go over what I did wrong and what I should have done. I've attacked this base before. I don't know what I was thinking when I was going through the attack, but I've always started my Sui from the CC area. So it avoids both the spitters, and then the king ability opens up the revenge tower section. I guess it was too early in the morning for me, and my brain wasn't functioning correctly. But yeah, as you saw, the king ability got no value at all. The queen ability got no value at all. Both the king and queen were separated. King was beating on a wall. So yeah, it would have tripled if I started my Sui from one of those Rico cannons, preferably the left side Rico cannon. I send a Ice Golem in, Rage early, Queen ability early, wait till my king gets into one of like the Fire Spitter, pop ability, send Minion Prince in, take out the Revenge Tower, and it's GG's. That's what I'll do next time. That's what I should have done, and that's how to solve that problem. Oh, it's this base again. It worked last time, so I'll just do the same strat. I don't like how it's faced like this on my screen, though. It's less comfortable, but we're going to start my Warden from the same area and fireball the sweeper again, like I did last time. We're going to have to flinger like I've done before, which is taking out the Archer Tower and Mortar, and then invising and sending my Rocketloons in to take out the Expo right over here. And then once that goes down, my Warden is okay for now, perfect. So Archer Tower goes down, we send them the Invis and 5 Rocketloons, because sometimes they get pops early, and I don't want to take risks about setting up my Flinger, especially when I use an Invis, because then if it doesn't go down, then what are you going to do? Put another Invis? It's just not worth it at all. We're pretty good here. All furnaces are down because it's a pretty heavy entry. And like I've said before, I like to send in just one Rocketloon, but one of them got popped with okay, now I have to totem here too. Raged up scatter shot does too much damage, and then the spitter would probably take out my Warden. I'm looking now. It's kind of hard to set up. Here, we'll just do 3 invis. I don't think we can fireball the sweeper here, so let's just do that. Fireball the multi-inferno tower. The sweeper would have been too hard to get to there, which is brutal. I wish I could have fireballed the sweeper here. It might be a little more. My fireball would have been terrible. It would have went to a different spot if I tried to fireball the sweeper, so I couldn't do it there. I'm going to let my Warden keep walking for a bit. It should take out this little section here. I'm going to have to totem here. King and Queen are still looking good. I'm going to pop my King ability so it opens up that section. The Queen is not funneled correctly, though. I'm going to have to send my Minion Prince into this section, actually. That's not good at all. My Queen is just not getting a lot of value. Man, okay, I really should have sent the Warden in to the Town Hall compartment. I don't know why I still haven't switched up the strategy here. I don't think this triples now. Minion Prince should solo this whole Town Hall area, though. I'm waiting to pop ability because the Minion Prince still needs to go over to this. It's going to keep going. Okay, yeah. The Minion Prince obviously took out the Town Hall compartment, but it didn't get a lot of value after that. Town Hall didn't go down, so I'm just going to send cleanup in there. Town Hall should get taken care of there. Now we have to poison. I don't know. I sent my headhunters at the Town Hall, so I don't know what I was thinking there. We're going to have to rage here soon. Yeah, Town Hall's taken care of. Super Yeti's down, but it got a lot of value, honestly. We're going to have to rage here, hopefully get through the rest of this. Obviously, I'm not tripling, but I should still get a good percentage because it's going to be taking out the rest of the space here. Yeah, this is probably the last building I'm taking out. Minion Prince would have killed my Warden even if I had more time, so there's another fail. 97%. So I actually like this approach with the fireball. I think the fireball is fine there. What I would have done differently is let the Warden walk this bottom compartment, so it would have taken out the multi-archer tower, fire spitter, and expo still, and then I would have let him solo the Town Hall compartment. I would have recalled him, put him down by that dark barrack right next to the time on the right side, and it would have taken out that town hall compartment. I still had spells left. And then I would have sent my Sui from the top area with the Revenge Tower. Right here specifically, I would have sent it to the multi-archer tower, wall breakered in, and it would have taken out this multi-gear tower and Revenge Tower and gone on to the Rage section. It also would have avoided all the Bomb Hive shots, so I wouldn't have taken any damage from that. That's a way better Sui spot. And then having Warden take care of the Monolith, Long Shot, and Town Hall is much better. That's what I will do next time I see this base. Okay, I haven't seen this base before. It's a Rage section, but I don't think fireballing one of the Rage towers is good here. Fireballing that Builder Hut next to the Bomb Hive takes out the Bomb Hive, Revenge Tower, and the Spitters. So we'll start my Warden from the bottom here, and that's what we're aiming for. Once again, there's not a lot of Flinger value, even if I use an Invis, so I'm going to just stick with the Troop Launcher for the Sui, like I've been doing. Send in 2 Furnaces, and then I guess we just wait here. I want to drag out the CC in a bit with Ice Golem and then a Poison to take out the CC troops. Okay, Wizard Tower does go down there. We should be good here. I'm trying to think about when I want to Fireball. Probably after that. Oh my gosh. Sorry, I'm just sick right now. But that doesn't stop me, okay? So we're gonna keep walking here. I don't know when I want to. Let's just take out the CC right now. Actually, what comes out? Okay, Furnaces. We'll take out that, and then when the Headhunters get over here, we're just gonna freeze them. We need to put another Furnace down for the Headhunters though. Let's freeze now. Yeah, Warden should easily take care of the rest of these Headhunters, and then that Furnace Might is gonna burn them. So I don't know if I can hit this Fireball still. Honestly, we might have to audible to hitting that Fire Spitter. Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna wait till this multi-inferno goes down and it's 3 invis to hit the Spitter. So that's what we'll do. Ice Block now. 1, 2, 3. Takes out the Spitter, Revenge Tower. Okay, I probably should have moved my Earthquakes to take out that Expo too, but we need it. Okay, we have a minute 20 is when we start our Sui, so that's not good. We need to be quick about this. So we need to send in our Troop Launcher early. Start the funnel. Once my King gets to like the Expo or Rico Cannon, we're gonna pop ability here. The Warden is walking very, very well right here. We need to send our Minion Prince in too already. Once that, okay, go to the Rico. Pop it now. Send in my Druid, and you see that Rage? The Rage with the Super Valk is getting a lot of value on my heroes. Send in our Mini Prince now. Probably not the best spot to pop the Minion Prince, honestly. We need to take out these Super Wizard Towers, too. Let's send in some ROCKETLOONS on the Super Wizard Tower. Okay, my Minion Prince should take care of this Monolith and Archer Queen. I think it's just going to come down to time here. Yeah. It's going to be a time fail here. The Minion Prince didn't even take on the Archer Queen. Okay, never mind, it goes down. But yeah, it's a time fail here. I should have started my Sui much sooner. Yeah, that's not great. We don't even have enough cleanup troops to get a lot of percentage. So I'm going to end at 88 here, which is not the greatest. So instead of entering my Sui from where I did, I probably should have entered it from this top left section at around 9 o'clock. I would have wall breakered into the scatter shot and monolith section with the King, and then once the King got to the monolith, I would have probably popped ability so he could go to the inside, and that Sui value would have gotten a lot more value. I would have let the Warden take out the Bomb Hive, and then I would have redirected him to the right over here. So my Warden from where my Sui started would have taken out the multi-archer tower, the long shot, and it would have made its way through the whole entire base on this right side, which is way better than where I started my Sui from. And then my Minion Prince would have entered from over here. I would have sent my Minion Prince from the top here. He would have gotten rid of the Tesla, the Mortar, the Super Wizard Tower, the Rico Cannon, and made its way to the Town Hall compartment where I pop ability. I could have probably raged it too, and it would have taken out a lot of the middle section with the long shot and everything else. I think I waited too long to start the Sui, which is in result because I took too long to fireball. So I need to shorten the time down there, and I would have probably tripled this base if I did what I said, which is, it's always a learning moment when you figure out what you did wrong and fix it next time. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Yeah, so that's the end of the day today. I had 3 fails, 5 triples. I've reflected on my mistakes, on the fails, and figured out what I'm going to do next time. So yeah, I ended up 290 today. The last few days I've been going around 290. I haven't hit 300 since my 320 video, which is not great, but like a lot of the bases get harder throughout, the season, and a lot of the bases right now are just hard in general. So yeah, 290 today. I'm resetting. I reset yesterday around 1100. And there's like 6 hours left in the day today. I've already taken all my defenses, already done my attacks, so I should reset around 800 probably. And I was resetting at around 250, not even like 3 days ago, but like 2 days ago, I was just had a terrible start to the day, and I just rage quit my last 2 attacks. I ended up going like -70 that day. So probably shouldn't have just crashed out there. But, overall good season. Get a top 1K, and that's awesome. See ya.